We are 1040 AM KGGR 106.9 FM, and we are so excited that our friend, the good Reverend Dr. Bishop Dexter, has decided to stop by and talk to us about this new music that he has.
Yes.
Hopefully everybody enjoyed Witness and pretty much anything that you do. So we do have the Dexter Walker and Zion Movement here with us. This is the day. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I'm doing good. I'm blessed, and I kind of privileged to wake up and see another day and to see you.
And to see me. I'm glad to be here the day after Radio Day, right? It's National
Yeah.
Radio Day. That's what it is.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. So let's go ahead and talk about This Is the Day, this new song, because this is, some shout music. Well, you can't really keep your shoes on while listening to it kind of deal. So how did this come about?
So this song was created some years ago, actually, in rehearsal, just kind of playing around, creating some stuff. And I always liked the scripture and then the hymn, This Is the Day. And so I love to arrange and put stuff together. And so back in 2016, I introduced it to my choir. And we had been singing it in rehearsals, but I never did anything with it until this album came out. So yeah.
Well, and that happens a lot where you have music that may not be for that moment to release it,
Right.
but you may be holding on to it and I'll release it later. So
Right.
do you have a lot in your repertoire that we have coming that we don't know about yet?
Oh, it's a whole lot, a whole lot. And the thing is, I tend to, think, okay, maybe my songs are not good enough, so I just hold on to them. But yeah, I have a whole lot that you guys will be hearing. You will be hearing sooner or later.
Well, I don't think that's accurate to think, hey, my songs are not good enough, because I know you're getting so much feedback. What kind of feedback are you getting from the music that you're putting out?
It's great feedback. Everyone loves the new album. Of course, This Is the Day is from an album that we just released about a month ago called Impact. So the responses have been really great. People are being blessed by all of the songs.
Wow. And sometimes you have those songs that are, single, it's for you to release. On radio, it's the single, everybody's listening to it, everybody's pumping. But then if you listen to the whole album, you have music on there that didn't necessarily get released as a single, but you have to get the album to listen to that. Talk about that kind of music, and what is the thought process behind choosing what is just for the album?
Yeah. Well, as far as choosing for the album, just first of all, starting with prayer, just making sure that each song kind of flows with what the message we're trying to put out. Like the title is Impact. We want the music to be impactful, to be a blessing, where people can remember it easy enough, where they're going through something, and this song just pops up. As far as picking a single, it's kind of hard because you just never know what people are really gonna really gravitate to. But
Yeah.
I just kind of guess around. Of course, I had a few people that I asked, their opinion, a few radio people and stuff like that, and we thought that this one will be great.
And I'm glad you said that, to ask about the opinion of others, especially radio, because we're constantly hearing and interacting with our audience to know what they like. But I know it's also hard in your situation when you have so much great music and it's like, what do we do? What do we do here? So that's good. And thank you for speaking to those people who may be in those situations. How does your choir feel about what's going on?
Oh, my choir, they feel really great about the release. Of course, they worked hard. Before the actual recording, we have been practicing these songs for a whole year.
Wow.
We start early. I know some people, they do a recording and they start starting the songs maybe months before, but I believe that we need to take our time with it. So they feel really good about the hard work that they have put out.
Wow, I love it. Now, how big is your choir?
Right now, I would say about 80
Wow.
voices. Yeah.
That's big. Is that 80 faithful people or just 80 people?
Well, I will say for the most part, we have some that's in school and stuff like that. But pretty much over the years, I've had faithful choir members. I think the biggest we've ever been was about 120.
Wow.
But yeah, I have a lot of faithful choir members. Right.
Do you have horror stories? I know that when you're bringing that many people together and that many personalities and that many walks of life, there are always situations.
Yeah, and it's always one, and those don't last. They put themselves out. I always tell people, I don't put people out. You put yourself
So
out.
Val.
You know.
I love it. So do you have any strict rules for your choir?
They call me a drill sergeant. I'm very calm, right now, but when it comes to leadership and being a choir director, I take it very seriously. I take it very seriously. Um, as far as in horror stories, you know what? I'm not gonna say too much. But everyone is not meant to be a part of something like
That's true.
this. Just not.
That's true.
Love
Okay,
'em
so let
all.
me give you a test. Let me see how much of a drill sergeant that you are.
Okay.
What would you say to that soprano that just can't quite get the note is here and they like right there? How do you handle that kind of situation?
Um. Well, you know what? Before we even have those type of situations, we have what we call auditions. We have we have auditions, so I kind of like take care of that at the very beginning. If there's a singer who I feel like is struggling, I may put them in another section, like a soprano who, she says she is soprano but can't quite hit them notes. Come on, let's go to the alto section, or alto that I feel that can be a soprano. I have moved them over to the soprano section. So I've always done that.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Good answer. Good answer. And we know that even past the audition, sometimes people are just having a bad day. So that's
Yeah.
understandable. Okay,
Yeah.
wow. Now does the choir participate in helping to write music or create?
Actually, yes. On this particular album, Impact, the new album, I have two choir members who have written songs that we have
Wow.
put on the album. Yeah.
Wow.
Was looking for songs. I reached out to the choir first to see if anyone, we have so many gifted and talented people in my choir, and so I reached out to them first, and two of the songs stuck. And one of them is by Jasmine Jones, and the other is by Charles Coleman.
Wow.
Yeah,
I love it. I love
yeah,
it. Okay, well, there you have it. We have Dexter Walker, the Dexter Walker right here in Zion Movement. Amazing, amazing music. Yes, they brought Witness to us. Yes, they brought This Is the Day to us, which is happening right now. But there's a whole album out there. So go ahead and tell everybody how we can pick up all of your information and follow you.
yes. You can follow us anywhere on social media. We're all over the place: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. So find us. We just released a new project called Impact about a month ago. It is full of something for everybody. Impact by Dexter Walker and Zion Movement. You can get it where anywhere where music is streamed. You can pick it up. Impact by Dexter Walker and Zion Movement.
And y'all are out of Chicago, right?
We're out of Chicago. That's right. Windy
Ooh,
City.
it's too cold to live anywhere near. But anyways, and how are you? Are you accepting new auditions or applications or anybody who may want to join the choir?
Yes, in a few weeks we'll be looking for additional singers again. It's not that we're running out of singers, but I like to give opportunities. You just never know. It could be somebody right now that's listening, looking, and they're like, "Oh, I think I want to be a part of that." So, I want to give people the opportunity. So we are looking for singers, alto, sopranos, tenors. You can even be from out of town. Right now, we have members from Omaha, Nebraska,
Oh,
Mississippi, Ohio. So it's not just Chicago anymore. So if you feel like this is you, this is something that you want to do, God is leading you. God is leading you. Then reach out to us, Dex and ZM at gmail.com. Dex and ZM at gmail.com. Check us out.
So, okay, and that's so amazing. It's great that you don't have to actually be in the Chicago area. How are you doing that if people are living in other states?
So we have what I call mass choir rehearsals periodically through the year where everyone comes together. You know, those who can't come on a regular basis from out of town, they come and they rehearse with us. And then when we travel, they meet us or they come to Chicago and, sing at engagements.
Okay, well, there it is. I think I might want to audition one day. Come on through. Send me my ticket so I can come on up through Chicago. Okay, well, thank you so very much for stopping by to talk to us about it. We love your music. You're so anointed. Your group is anointed, so it's definitely a move of God. Y'all make sure that you get This Is the Day. Get ready. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now. Just do it. It'll bless you. All right. So Dexter, we're gonna go ahead and let you go ahead and introduce it, because playing this interview on the air right now, for those who are listening right here on the air right now, we're gonna go ahead and play it next. And if you're on social media, then act like you just heard us play it. Go get the music. All right. So go ahead and introduce it.
Listen, I want to encourage everyone to strengthen your faith today with praise. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Praise his name.
Thank you.
Thank you.